Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, back with another Star Wars action figure review. And I got another figure from the vintage collection here, and this is from the Blu-ray deleted scene line. Second wave of 2012. And we're starting off with Colonel CRACKEN, Millennium Falcon crew. Kind of a neat figure. We'll get on to that. We'll start with the packaging as usual. We go up here, you get your ages 4 and up, warning, labels, all that stuff. Star Wars Return of the Jedi logo, you get the character name, see, Colonel CRACKEN, Millennium Falcon crew. And you have an image. I don't think this is actually from the deleted scene. It's kind of like a mocked up image. But anyway, it's an image of the character. The figure doesn't quite look like the actor here. We'll get to that in a moment. You got the Kenner logo. The blue backdrop looks pretty cool. And we turn it around. You have other figures in the wave. You have the vintage collection description, which is the same. Again, you can pause the video if you'd like to read that. Very cool. Again, you have the classic New Hope logo up the top with Luke and Leia. Love that. This is VC90. And other figures in the wave. I will be reviewing all these now. I have done the Luke a little while back. But now I have the other 4. So those will be... the next 4 reviews will be these Blu-ray figures. Other figures in the wave. Got the Phantom Menace wave. And some vehicles. Pretty cool. Usual Star Wars, Hasbro.com, Hasbro logos, proof of pictures, all that. All right, enough about the packaging. Let's get on to Colonel CRACKEN. So, see here. So you'll see what I mean. So you look at the face on the figure and the face on this actor just don't look anything alike, but it's not a major character, so I'm not really worried about it. It'd be nice if they put in a little touch of gray like this guy has and little things like that, but in general, I'm fine with it. So we'll go give you the full up and down 360, which is, I like to think of kind of my trademark. Anyway, very cool, very nicely sculpted. All the folds in the pants and the vest and the hair, everything looks good. The gloves on his hand, very nice. It's still, like I said, it's still a nice head sculpt. It just doesn't look like the actor on the card back. But before we get too into this, we'll go into articulation. Standard articulation at this point for a vintage collection. You have ball jointed neck, ball shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball knees, and ball ankles. Not the most exciting character, or not the most exciting looking figure. But, he's got, you get this little insignia badge, rank badge, whatever that's supposed to be. Pretty cool. But, I like this. Some people aren't crazy about this. I like this figure. It blends in. It's a nice addition to your Rebel ranks. So, you could throw them in there. Just have something different. So it's not just Rebel soldiers and Rebel soldiers, Rebel soldiers. You could throw this guy in there if you're doing a scene. I love the way they did the pants, kind of like cargo pants. It's almost like they almost look like pants you'd see on like a pilot or something, but not quite. And another thing with the joints, you have the hinges very much blend into the knee. You can't, obviously, well, from here you can see them on the back of the leg, but from front on, you can't really see the hinges. They blend in, which is nice. And also the the ankle hinges are black, just like the boot, so it blends in, which is again is a nice touch. They didn't do that on the shoulder hinge for some reason. That's the biggest fault I have with this figure. But generally, it's a good figure. Accessories, he has 2 weapons. One you can see here is the standard kind of rebel pistol that we've all come to know and love, hopefully. We've seen this with many, many figures. It does fit very nice and tight in the working holster. It's very good, Got a little bit of silver detail on there, Again, nothing we haven't seen before, but it's nice that it's there. The other weapon is, this seems to be baffling everybody that has reviewed this figure, as this giant blaster cannon machine gun thing. Again, he holds it real well with this handle, but then you have these big notches that look like it should fit in on the side of a vehicle or something, or I don't know. It's very strange. You see it here on the car back there. He's holding it, but it just looks, I like it. It's not overly detailed. It's nothing, it's just molded nice, but there's not too much detail on there. It's just odd. What is he gonna do with this? Strange. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this. Every review I've seen, they're kind of a little bit baffled about this weapon, but it's still neat. Hey, again, something. If you don't want to have him using the blaster pistol, you could have him using that because it holds it real well. Again, it's something different. But yeah, that's about it. It's not the most interesting character, so there's not that much to talk about. But it's something different. How many figures can we get of main characters? But that's it. That's pretty much all I can say about this guy. It's Colonel Kraken. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this look at this figure. Hope you enjoyed the review. As always, comment, rate, subscribe. And until my next review, may the force be with you. So long.